Hello, Outcasters. Welcome to Mr. Dorman here, and we're doing a little bit of a channel update because I've been thinking a lot about some things here lately. For one, YouTube. Two, work. Three, home situation and everything. Nothing bad, just thinking about a lot of things and thinking about what I want to do as far as content and what I'm able to do right now versus later on in the future and stuff like that. So this is a little bit of what I am doing here. I'm just letting you know, spilling my thoughts, basically. Unloading my brain of what has been going on in this brain here lately. I know one thing that is going to be happening is the last stream for me on YouTube, as far as planned streams, is going to be on my YouTube anniversary, which is going to be April 7th. Now, what is going to be the last stream, I have no idea. It is to be announced. But that will be the last stream, at least planned streamed here on YouTube, at least for the while. It is kind of hard sometimes with the way my work schedule is a little bit, and with the home situation here and stuff like that, to try to find time to stream. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying there are times where it's easy, sometimes where it's hard. I am going to wait on the streams until I have a more space that is mine, because I live in an apartment complex and I'm having to take over the dining room in order for this. So it's gonna be easier to whenever I have like my own like designated room versus like having just a space that's called mine. So like I said, it's just how it is, how it is. There is going to be no more streams or anything. The series is not going to go anywhere, just no more streams. But I do want to say that. But the last stream I will be doing is on my YouTube anniversary. There may be little spur of the moment streams here and there, but as far as planned streams, where like I was trying to do once every single week, there's going to be no more of that. Maybe spur of the moment things, maybe for like holidays or, you know, just random things, maybe. But as far as like once a week, no, we're not going to try that. Also on the shorts, I am having a tough time trying to upload onto TikTok via desktop. I have to try to figure that out. And I know you may be like, well, this is YouTube, not TikTok. Well, I would do shorts on YouTube and also post them onto TikTok. I would also do like little TikTok previews of my episodes and then also put them onto TikTok. My bad. So it is one of those. It was kind of heavily combined with the two. Kind of using the TikTok as more of kind of like a screenshot, if that makes sense. Not a screenshot, like a preview or something like that of like if you come over to YouTube and stuff like that. But I can't be doing that. And I could easily continue the shorts and stuff here on YouTube, but I'm not 100% sure I want to do that quite yet. So I'm going to figure out what I want to do with the shorts. I may still continue the shorts. I may do more shorts. I may do no shorts at all. I do not know. But for the right now, the shorts are going to be on pause until I can either figure out how to do TikTok on desktop, or if I want to just say no to TikTok and do straight on the shorts. Because I can do it through mobile, but I can't schedule it. So I need to try to figure out what I could do in order for me to be able to do what I want to do. So that is all I have to say on the shorts. They're just kind of put on hiatus for right now. Now onto videos. I am still keeping the Redwall, the audiobook series. I'm probably not a professional audiobook reader, and for people that do want it, I do apologize. I'm just trying to read it for fun, but I'm going to be keeping it. I'm still going to read through the entire series. I have other books I want to read too as well, and I have an idea of what I want to do for more stuff. I'm going to keep the book the same way this is, so the Redwall is just going to be just my voice, but later on I know what I want to do. And I have an idea of what I want to do it. Is it going to work? I have no idea, but we're going to figure it out. But I am still going to stay with Redwall stuff. As far as battle content videos. You all know I'm in the UBA, United Battle Association, and I'm in the EBL, the Elite Battle League. That's not going anywhere. That's perfectly staying fine. However, what I'm going to do is, instead of trying doing two at one time, I'm going to try to alternate between the two the best that I can. There'll probably be times whenever there's going to be two in the same time. If it is, that's how it is. But other than that, that's going to be the only battle content. There's going to be no theme battles whenever the two leagues are down or anything. That's one reason why I'm trying to alternate between the two. Worst case scenario, there just won't be any videos there and up there that time, because it lets me be able to focus on other projects instead of having to put so much time and energy in trying to get two battle teams ready. I mean, maybe later on down the line, if I feel like if I can do it more, I might do it, but as of this moment, I'm only going to try to do UBA and EBL and alternate between the two. I have let Pokepidge, he is kind of the commissioner. I don't think there's an actual commissioner for the EBA. It's just kind of one of those, we're all in there. For that, I've kind of explained to him. I haven't explained to Timmy or Madam Axis. They are the commissioners for the EBL, but because it hasn't really came up yet, I was going to tell them whenever the time came. But that is as far as the battle video content. It's just going to stay with UBA, EBL, and I'm not going to try to do both. I'm going to do just the one. If I do both, I just do both. I'm kind of thinking in my end, like one's ending and one's beginning is when then both might happen. That's why I'm kind of looking at that. The fan games. Still going to play the fan games. I still love it whenever I can find fan games and stuff like that. At least as far as I could tell, I would still like to try to play some fan games and everything. Don't get me wrong. I've noticed here with like Nintendo, and I think it was Yuzi emulator, and then the Citra emulator, and then the Relic Castle, they're kind of going hard on emulation and fan games a little bit. So we're going to try to play some fan games. We're going to try our best. There may be some older fan games, and we're going to try some newer ones. But I'm still going to play the fan games as much as I like to, because I still like them, new stories and everything. They're going to be now playthroughs instead of Nuzlockes. Now, the reason for that is because it has happened on, like, the Insurgents Nuzlocke, the Giratina Strikes Back Nuzlocke, where there is just times where I'm trying to time crunch, grinding up whole new teams. Because with fan games, you sometimes can, quote-unquote, cheat by putting in rare candies in the game and leveling up your Pokemon that way, but not every game is like that. I think the Giratina Strikes Back was one of those games where I couldn't do it, so I had to always grind. I had to do like an infinite money glitch in order to then buy the rare candies I needed, and then I had to sell items, and it was kind of a process. So I think for that, we're going to do playthroughs instead. I will probably come up with my own little mini rules I have for those series and stuff like that. It's not really rules, but it's going to be, you know, it's going to be little things I like to try to do to make those series fun. But they're going to be playthroughs now instead of Nuzlockes to help with grind time. So then that way I'm not always having to lose Pokemon real quickly and then trying to find the time to grind. And then, like I said, with the streams ending, but the challenge and Nuzlocke streams are not going to end. What's going to be happening with those is they're now going to be scripted videos. I'm going to play through the game on my own time, still record and everything, of course. And then during like certain like checkpoints, probably mostly like gym badges and other stuff like that, I'm going to make a kind of like edited video series out of it. Think of it like a show you're watching, versus instead of me trying to play through the game and everything and you're watching me, you're watching someone play through the game, and then like it's kind of like an episode series, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, I just can't say it correctly. But basically, like I said, I'm just going to play through the game from gym to gym, most likely. With some of the games, now Sun and Moon's going to be a little different. I'm going to have to figure that out. But like through with the other games, you know, gym to gym, play through the game, do all that I can, and then do a scripted, edited video of everything that happened from gym to gym. Some might be a little longer than others, but I feel like that's where it's going to be fun, where I can do the fun edits and stuff like that. That's as far as that goes. Like I said, the series are not going to end. They're just going to go from streams to scripted videos. I already planned on doing this. It was just going to be the whole bulk of the thing, not just checkpoints, gym to gyms. But I feel like I'm still going to do gym to gyms because it's still going to help me with timing and everything, and it just helps me in general. Now, with that, no more streams and everything, and I love Pokemon and everything, but there's also a ton of other games that I want to play that I can't always play on my own time. I'm getting better at it. I've been playing a game called Golden Sun. It's been real fun. But there are a lot of other games I want to play. And I'm pretty sure you want to... I don't know if you want to watch me play them. But I know I want to play them. And I want to have fun. And I know you probably want to watch me have fun. At least I hope you do. I mean, if you're here for the rage, here for the rage. I mean, you know, you're here for who are here for. But with that in mind, there is going to be another video type series where it's a playthrough, but instead of anything with Pokemon related, it is any game I want. Now, I will say, me and a couple other of the YouTube friends, we got the family expansion pass for Nintendo Switch Online. And I was like, well, I'm going to play some of those games. They're kind of older games a little bit, but I still want to play them because I never got to play them 100%. So I want to play them. So the first game I'm going to be doing is the Paper Mario series. I've played the Thousand Year Door, I played Paper Mario for the Wii, I played a little bit for the Origami. but I have not played the original one. And so that is going to be the first series of playing just other games. Is going to be the Paper Mario series. I've already recorded 2 episodes of it. I've had a blast with it. I think it's going to be really cool. Now, the series, the other game series, and the fan game series, where it's the playthroughs, they may not be that heavily edited or anything, just like the UBA, because I want to have y'all watch through everything that kind of happens to a degree. The only heavily edited stuff is going to be the challenge Nuzlocke streams. Now, there might be a little edits here and there with the fan game and with the other ones. If I feel like there's just dead space there, I might just edit that out. But other than that, that's pretty much what I'm going to be editing. My heavy edits are going to be the challenge Nuzlocke streams. I did put a note in here that with the schedule that I have, with the space that I have, with everything that is going on for right now, if anybody wants to collab with me, EBL, UBA, outside of it, and they just happen to watch my videos and they want to collab, I am always down for you hitting me up and us talking about it and everything. But unless anybody tries to hit me up for collabs or anything, I'm not going to be looking for any more collabs right now. Not forever, just for right now, because there is a reason. But like I said, anybody wants to collab with anything, a Cagelog versus... I know there's another one, Soul Link, any other collab that you think we try to do, hit me up all the time. I will gladly try to do it with you. We'll see what we come up with. But other than that, I ain't gonna go hunting myself, if that makes sense. I've got UBA, EBL, and I've got a bunch of other things where I do collabs and stuff like that. Speaking of the collabs and everything, and then plans for the future. I have done a Wii Fight video for me and Mike. I am going to be posting that here pretty soon once I get it edited. But with like streams and Wii Fight videos, I'm not going to be doing them right now because, like I said, schedule and then home space. I don't blame anything on anything or anyone. Don't get me wrong. And if anybody's watching this, don't, okay? This is my situation that I'm in right now. And like I said, I'm in an apartment building with a dining room closed off. And we all have to learn how to share everything. And I don't like it sometimes whenever I feel like I have to be like, hey, I want to record something because I don't want to get picked up in the background of the mic and other stuff like that. So it's one of those, to me, videos are easier because I can find my own time to record and not have to worry about trying to limit everybody else here. Now, streams, Wii Fight videos, maybe even more other different kind of content can be coming back because we are planning on moving, you know, after the high school graduation and everything. We plan on moving. We're hoping to get we're most likely going to have to get another space and everything. And without a new space, we're going to be trying to at least get me a, 4 sealed room with a door in it to where then I can be as loud as I want to. I can record whenever I want to. I can stream whenever I want to. And then that'll all be good. Like I said, please do not take this the wrong way. I'm trying not to offend anybody here because I don't blame anybody or anything about anything that's happening right now with anything that I'm choosing to do. It is one of those, I am taking everything that I have and thinking of the best case of what I can do as far as for me having fun, for me making videos, because I like doing this. For me having fun, for me making videos, and for everybody to have a good time, just in general. I think that was all I had here. If there's any more questions or comments or concerns, let me know down in the comments below. I do know as far as other things, like I know the Discord has been taken out. I'm not very social. I am and I'm not. I'm not the best on my social trying to talk to a bunch of different people at one time. That's my fault, not nobody else's. So that's why I just kind of closed that Discord because there wasn't that much going on. And I need to get better at being more proactive and getting, talking, if that makes sense. And then I also took down the merch store because having merch is all cool and everything. But I think I said it before in other updates that I need to look at more of like the copyright stuff and everything. Because I don't think I'll get heavily copyrighted, but I do know of other content creators putting their own twist on things and still being hit by copyright. And as you have seen with the Yuzi emulator, the Citra emulator, and the Relic Castle page and everything, that's kind of terrifying to kind of look at and everything. And there's only one thing to do, and that's to kind of stop. So I'm going to look more into that and everything. My plan with the merch is to bring it all back whenever I start getting like memberships and stuff. Because I can also do it to where if you're a membership, you can get like 10% off a code or something like that. I could also do that too. That was one thing in my head I was also talking about. I do know we're no longer. There's probably a process to go through and everything, but I just kind of dropped the Pogger stuff. If they reach out to me, that's cool. If not, I wasn't. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Right now, my whole thing is just making videos and everything with what I got. But that is the plans for the future. Streams definitely can come back whenever we get into plays, get to 4 walls to where I don't have to worry about having nobody in the background or having me interrupt them doing anything. And Wii Fight videos and stuff like that. That's just the stuff. But I think that is all of the brain spillage that I have. I did put notes over here, so it kept a little bit more coherent. But I did kind of ramble on there in the end. But that is everything for everything. Thank you all, everybody, for your support that have watched the videos and everything and do like everything. All I can say is I'm going to keep doing this because I like it. It's a nice little hobby. Maybe I can make some money on it later on. I have no idea, but I still like doing it. It's still very fun for me. And who knows? Maybe later on I'll figure out some other content I want to do. That's why I did the Doorman instead of something with Pokemon in it. It's going to be my content and stuff. And I need to get more into thinking like that. What I want to do for fun and stuff like that. So with that, I will see everybody next time.